Well, hi there. I want to say that there's a lot of nonsense going on in this internet and I guess the whole world in general. But as far as I'm concerned, Abraham Lubelski, I have been an artist all my life, and part of my art is my life itself, the way I live it, and I've lived it very honestly and fairly. I started to do some business in a way of publishing a magazine and internet news on the arts. One of the first ones to do that, with very successful newsletter and very successful in general these past 17 years, I would say. I'd like to advise everyone out there that they shouldn't do it, and if they want to be in any kind of business, its chances of succeeding are very slim. I myself have basically invested all my life's savings to enjoy doing what I do, which was to share information with a lot of colleagues and fellow artists like myself, and to give them an opportunity to enjoy the experience of being in New York and conversing with other fellow artists, and just in general to develop a healthy growth and awareness of their creative instincts. Unfortunately, economically, nothing is the way we wish it or expect it. As I said, I invested my own life savings. Basically, I mortgaged my home, which I've been fortunate enough and lived in and worked in for over 40 years. And I invested all that money on a regular basis, thinking that it would be at least successful marginally economically, and that I wouldn't have to keep putting in my own money. And one of the ways I thought to establish this new model was to have artists who can afford it and who have strong creative drives that we can help expose and support, that they would share in the expense. So I kept finding new ideas in terms of annual models of membership or support services, in terms of getting their work published in the print magazine, on the internet, reaching out, writing articles, a vast array of programs. And for the most part, I have been very happy that I've been able to do that and get acquainted with so many wonderful human beings. There are a number of people who have taken the high road here and said, oh, this is so abusive of hard-working artists, and no one is twisting anyone's arm, and no one is taking advantage. We see artists who can't afford it, and we feel we can really help them in some way. We make a reasonable effort to do so, and occasionally there are no fees and charges involved, but I can't keep putting money out of my own pocket, or I'd rather give it to my own children. This is my second family that I'm raising, and so I'm quite happy. But I do want to take issue with the way a very small number, I would say, maybe no more than a dozen, have found it easy to sort of use hit-and-run tactics and try to say negative, abusive things about something that makes absolutely no sense and it's not true to begin with. So it has nothing to do with the ability to share and provide information and enhance one's visibility as an artist. And it's about their work. I've always felt what we are about is the work itself, and not any celebratory status or whatever people might expect. We're talking about their work almost 99% of the time. Anyway, I better stop here, and I'm happy to have a question and answer session, or at least continue this kind of dialogue at some point, but I prefer to talk about the artwork itself. In any case, thank you for listening, and take care. I just want to add something else. I've had actually one person who has been an editor here before. Her name is Susie Walsh, and she stole a lot of money, and she has been taken to the district attorney of New York City and has been indicted. And that was the fault of this woman, Susie Walsh, who basically was a thief. And I trusted her and gave her access, and she stole my identity, and I think she got what she deserved. And the point here is that I was a bit too trusting as well. And what else can I say? And she indicated during this problem that I shouldn't call the police, shouldn't get her, make this problem for her, and that it would ruin my business, meaning that she knew how to try to ruin the business. But she doesn't understand, and nor did some of her friends and of her family, that my business is just to communicate with wonderful creative artists and to share in our creative instinct and work. And as long as Susie Walsh was a strong editor and a good writer, I really valued and respected her for that. But unfortunately, she lost her way. So some of the negative things you see, I wouldn't doubt, is part of her and a few colleagues, and occasional disgruntled individuals. We do get over, for a long time we've been getting close to 3 million hits a month. And that's saying quite a lot. And we continue to get very, very high ratings for all our websites. So this has definitely been a worthwhile project and continues to be so. Thank you.